Hi and welcome back to Warframe. Today we're going to have a look at the Paracyst. I'm just going to call it the Paracyst because I can't remember how that's meant to be pronounced. Recently got a bit of a buff which has made it a little bit better. Definitely better on the crit. I still don't get the speed for the fire rate. The burst fire for this was changed from 200 to 500 and it still says 8.3 and it's nowhere near 200. A 200 fire rate on this would be nuts. But to get it, you can either buy it for 225 platinum, or the blueprint can be obtained from the research within the bio lab here, or the infested lab, for 50,000 credits. And then it's going to take a former and 5 mutagen mass. It takes 1500 nanospores, which, to be honest, they can be got from pretty much anywhere these days, and 1200 circuits, and it is a 24-hour build for that. Once done, comparing it to things like the quanta, really that's a bit of a waste of time because that does mainly physical damage, but that actually rotates, and it also has this weird alternate fire. That one shoots out a ball that radiates people, or it puts radiation damage on your bullets. The quanta, there we go, isn't infected at all, but it shoots beams. It's like 2 lasers from each end, and it also has an alternate fire, and that alternate fire is basically grenades. You can then shoot the grenades and they'll blow up. It's floating grenades that bounce off things. But this thing does look pretty cool, it looks like it's an all infected one, and it's got 3 legs instead of 2. It does 25 toxin damage. The burst fire on it is actually probably one of the better burst fire weapons. Biggest problem, you can't aim down sight because it has an alternate fire, which we'll get into when we jump into some gameplay. And it comes with 1 D polarity, which we then used and we threw cryo rounds in. That give it 532 viral damage because we boosted it with the infected clip. Heavy caliber doesn't really matter much, that's just it basically in there for the increased damage. It says the accuracy has gone down, but it hasn't really. Well, it has, but you can't really aim this weapon that well anyway, so you don't notice it. But if you haven't put a catalyst in this, the only thing you can really fit in is split chamber and serration. So it's probably going to be easier to go serration and heavy caliber. But if you fit serration, which is a 14 mod, and heavy caliber and maxed as a 16, them 2 mods are your 30 points. So this is definitely a weapon that needs a catalyst in it. So, the alternate fire on this thing is weird because it's kind of like a charge up, but it will hold the charge, and then what happens is it shoots out this elastic band that pulls enemies to you. You can use it to... Come on. Uh-oh, that's not good. You can use it, it does do damage to people, it's just the fact you can pull them towards you. It is a bit of a pain. It obviously has limited reach, but you can't zoom with these weapons. You cannot fine aim, they're all shoot from the hip. So when it comes to actually trying to kill people, it does work really well. That actually worked better than I expected it to against 25 Grenadier. Somebody was shooting rockets at us, so I have a strange feeling there is a bigger heavy down there. And probably going to mess us up pretty quickly, hence I haven't jumped down there yet. Right, I'm going to try and suck you across the room. Ugh. Nope, that's just a normal one. So aiming with this can be a bit of a problem, but that's the main reason we added in heavy caliber and split chamber. Does mean we're lacking on the mods, but it's going to increase the damage a hell of a lot, and the split chamber is obviously going to give multi-shot, which means the burst fireness, which I don't even think is a real word, but never mind, is going to be a lot more effective than without those mods. And then obviously fitting in the other mod to make this viral because it was toxins, so basically we added in, it had a D polarity, so adding in deep freeze, and you'll remember the name of the mod eventually, just made sense. because it takes the damage, it converts it to a different type that works against most enemies, apart from certain armored ones can be, I wouldn't say immune, but they're less likely to take damage from it. But it's mainly that whole, why does it have a tongue, and how did you die? Oh, god damn sentinels. Why do you even have the ability? Oh, poo. I've left the ability to shoot on the sentinel. God damn it. Oh no, I hate these. I cannot. What am I thinking? Can I just have my mouse, please? That works much easier, which is why we built the damn things in the first place. Oh, that was like one burst from this thing. So it is a pretty powerful weapon. It just suffers the same problem that the other quanta style weapons do. I mean, come on, shoot from the hip and still manage to almost take everybody out. It's just the fact you can't fine aim, which is why I said that 100% accuracy cannot possibly be right. One thing I have noticed while using this though, there's no recoil for the burst fire. We're not getting shot from behind. Why are we taking bleed damage? The next guy is downstairs, according to the minimap. We're taking damage again. Oh, wait. What are you doing back there? Because if we shoot the wall here, you can see every round is hitting exactly the same spot. This is I think one of only 2 burst fire weapons that doesn't suffer massive recoil, which helps with the aim a hell of a lot, considering you have no aiming capabilities. Wow, that was a few of you down there. You just have to have decent aim. That's all, while shooting from the hip. So, I don't know, it's a decent weapon because, I mean, come on, it's doing a really nice amount of damage. That whole tongue thing is actually pretty useful. It's just not useful all the time. I would personally prefer to be able to aim a weapon than to have it pull people towards you. If you wanted to pull somebody towards you, the best thing to do is equip the Cerberus, the other burst fire weapon that shoots so many rounds, but it recoils very, very little recoil on that thing. And Mag. Just equip Mag. She has this ability that's called Pull. And it has a weird... What? Okay. Oh, I didn't see the fan on the floor there. It has this weird thing where it doesn't just pull one person, it pulls all of them. But of course you don't have to charge this thing all the way up to pull it, do you? Nope, you actually have to charge it all the way up to pull the people. Okay, it can be useful if a heavy's beating on you, but the rest of the time, just equip Mag and take the Cerberus. Because at least with that thing you can aim, like aim down sight. Whereas this thing, you can't really do that, and that can be a pain because you end up missing a lot of the rounds, which means you're basically wasting ammo. It comes with way more ammo than you really need. I sometimes wish the Bratton came with over 500 rounds. I mean, we've been using it this whole time. It's at 458. So it is a good weapon, don't get us wrong there. I just think if you wanted the ability to pull, you would just equip the mag frame, and that pulls more than one person at a time. But I can also see it being useful when you're somebody else, just to be able to pull them across the map. Plus it looks pretty cool. Just kind of shoots out this huge tongue and then pulls them back at you. But anyway, we'll leave this off here for now. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch yous next time.